Okay. Hi. Hi and welcome to the opening of the month, March 2015. We are coming into a really exciting time of the year. People are over Christmas and they're looking for, spring and summer. So are already considering, if they haven't already booked, they're booking their holidays, and they're really looking at sort of making 2015 the best year that they possibly can from a physical point of view and also from a business point of view. So perfect placing. This is opening the month in Finland. So, the Finnish market is very much still in pre-launch. We still only have a very few people on the challenge. And only a handful of people in Finland are, I think we've got one ambassador, we've got a good handful of regional directors, but we're looking to add to more of those regional directors and get people's earnings up to around about 1,200, 1,500 euros plus a BMW on the drive. So that's the aim, and I believe that this team with Susanna, Päivi, I believe with their help and the assistance of other upline team members, we can really get the Finnish market off and running and waving a great big flag in Europe. So opening the month. First of all, I really want to acknowledge the Finnish team for a fantastic February and a fantastic few sort of 4 to 6 weeks, because we've had some great achievements. We've had new rising stars. We've had rising stars that have been achieved in 5 days. We've had people reaching their customer pool. So for those of you that aren't aware, our VI week works from a Friday morning, 5 a.m. UK time, right through to Thursday midnight. That is a working week for VI. So in one working week, the people that have achieved the customer pools have basically brought in 500 PQV within that 7-day span, and they've reached their goal. So that 500 PQV has come in the form of 3 customers or more, and they've achieved a good share in the customer pool. We've also had people that have reached the promoter pool, and again, that same working week, 5 a.m. on a Friday through to 12 o'clock midnight on a Thursday. We've had people that have brought in 3 promoters, signed them onto the executive promoter kit, and that person who signed those 3 people into the business has been in the promoter pool. So what does that mean to you? Well, it means money coming in on a weekly basis, because the bonus pools are run week to week, so it means you get paid on a weekly basis, and it also means that you'll get a residual income from the other 9 ways of earning money in this business on the 15th of the month. So fantastic achievements. Not forgetting, of course, lots of people have got their 3 for free. So what does that mean? It means we've got customers and promoters in this business who do not have to pay for their kit in March, because they have got their kit for free by referring 3 or more people to the challenge. If they haven't got their kit for free, I know we've also got a handful of people that will be getting a discount off their product in March as well, because of the number of people that they've brought into the business, and how the new 3 for free bonus scheme works. Not bonus scheme, 3 for free scheme works. That's 3forfree.vi.com if you want to have a look at exactly how that works. So we're building March. Now, my question to you is, you've either just joined the business or you've been in the business a few months, because it's a Finnish market and we're very new. So you haven't been in the business very long. I would seriously ask you to now consider, what is your goal? Okay, what is your goal for the next 90 days? We've got the first European National Success Training coming up in May, June time. So what is your goal over the next 90 days? What do you want to achieve in the next 90 days that you can celebrate with your team, your colleagues, your friends, your upline, your partners in this business? What do you want to be celebrating with them at the National Success Training in Europe when they decide where it will be positioned? Now, from a business point of view, the world's your oyster, what you want to achieve in 90 days. But I would ask you to, first of all, think about, what's your challenge? What is your challenge for the next 90 days? Because in order to promote this business, you don't want to look the same, or at least feel the same, in 90 days time from now. Okay, you want to show people, friends, family, colleagues, everybody that this challenge works. So what's your goal for the next 90 days? It could be a weight loss goal, lose 10 pounds, lose 20 pounds. It could be a weight loss goal and supporting Project 10. It could be a fitness goal. So you may want to improve the time of running your 5K or skiing your 5K. I'm not sure whether the snow's still there over in Finland. I'm assuming it is. It may be you want to be able to walk a certain distance, a certain amount of kilometres in an hour. You may have health issues and you want to look at improving those in the next 90 days. But what is your goal for the next 90 days? Not forgetting, if for those of you that are interested in building muscle, I know we've got some new personal trainers in the team and also new personal trainers and gym owners that are looking at this business in Finland as well, which is very exciting. So I challenge you to put another 10 pounds on in the next 90 days, obviously exercising and using the product. And also by gaining 10 pounds or losing 10 pounds, you're sponsoring Project 10, which is the charity. And for more information on that, you can go to project10.vi.com. And you can find out a lot more about how we're helping the local community in Finland, local children in Finland, with 90 days of nutritional meals. So what's your 90-day challenge goal? And also, what's your business goal? You joined the business for a reason. You've paid money, you've invested money into this business for a reason. So what is your goal? Our first goal is to help you get back your investment into this business. Okay, but what's your 90-day goal? Now, it could be a number of things. Majority of people do this business on a part-time basis. So I would be saying, the new people coming into this business, put your hand up if you want us to help you go rising star. Okay, for those of you that have been in the business for the last 4 weeks, we've still got time to hit rising star. That's not a problem at all. For those of you that are very new, let's get you to rising star and let's get you earning those double and triple earning potentials through the weekly calls. So what is your goal? First of all, let's get Rising Star over and done with. Okay, let's get that done. Let's get you on the ladder of the first positioning in terms of earning an income from this business. And then what's your goal after that? Regional director. You may have a goal of helping 6 people in your team also go Rising Star. By helping 6 people in your team go Rising Star, you'll be regional director. What does that mean? 12 to 1,500 euros a month in income, and also a payment towards your BMW. You may have bigger goals than that and looking at national director and presidential director. Absolutely fantastic. But let's focus on the basics. Let's focus on making sure you've got Rising Star sorted and also making sure that your team members are hitting Rising Star on a regular basis. And then we'll build from there on firm foundations to helping you achieve the bigger goals in the business, because all we're ultimately looking at doing is helping people in the team achieve what we've just achieved. Okay, you may be looking at group challenges, so challenge groups, should I say. How many challenge groups can you get set up? How many challenge groups can you have in your team? Challenge groups are a fantastic way of talking openly about the challenge, but without feeling that you're selling it. You're simply inviting somebody to come and join a challenge group. It could be a walking group, a hiking group, a skiing group, a running group, an exercise class. It could be a mothers and toddlers literally pushing buggies around the park. It could be any type of challenge group that you want to set up. And it doesn't need to be lots of people. It can be you plus 3 others, you plus however many others as well. And all we're trying to do is get people to start to think about it, getting involved in something to become active. We do the activity and then we do and then we would serve them the shake. And anybody that's interested in getting on the challenge at the end of the challenge group, then we talk to them about the challenge. Really, really simple, very, very straightforward. You will have people in your challenge group that don't join the challenge, but those people, as long as you engage with them correctly and keep it positive, will refer to themselves being on the challenge, which is great for public awareness, and they will also look at referring friends and family to the group, which may get onto which may join the challenge at a later date. But by inviting people to the challenge group, they'll be seeing what you're doing, they'll be seeing you achieving your goals on a weekly basis, and they will also see other people in the challenge group achieving their goals. And eventually, I'm pretty certain that people will be looking at getting on the challenge. Even if they're just having a shake for breakfast, they'll be enjoying the challenge. So your goal could be challenge groups. So you don't really want to be personally doing any more than 1 or 2 a week. But there's no reason why you can't help people in your team once they've gone Rising Star to set up challenge groups. And the reason we say wait until you're Rising Star is because we want to make sure that people can overcome and answer any questions that may arise from the people participating in the challenge group. So speak to your upline, speak to Susanna, speak to Pavey, speak to myself. I'm more than happy to help you, and we're more than happy to help you set up your challenge groups. There's lots of different ways in which you can promote it free of charge as well, and it will help you build your database. It will help you build your network and reach out to lots of like-minded people who are interested in getting active and investing in their health and fitness. Another great goal for the next 90 days would be to reach 1,000, 2,000 personal qualification volume on a monthly basis. So each month, your customer volumes, that's just you and your personal customers, personal qualification volume, PQV, is over 1,000 or over 2,000. So you're in the 1,000 club or the 2,000 club, which means that you're maximizing. If you go over 2,000, you're maximizing your retail bonus in this business, which is a great way of advancing your monthly check as well. So, you know, that could be a goal of yours, to reach 1,000 or reach 2,000 and then sustain it or build on it on a monthly basis. A fantastic way of generating money very, very quickly in this business, and also a great way of getting people interested in the challenge and helping the Project 10 charity. Your focus could be to get into the weekly pools as many times as you can. You could have a target of, I want to make sure I'm in the weekly pools every single week, or out of the next 12 weeks, I want to make sure that I'm in the weekly pools for at least 9 of those weeks. From a customer point of view or from a promoter point of view, you set your own goals, the goals that you believe that you can achieve with the time that you're going to be putting into this business. These are your goals. It's not me telling you what to do. These are your goals. It's your business. At the end of the day, you are independent. So set your goals, but set them high enough to give yourself a business challenge as well. You may be focused on, I want to help X amount of people become Rising Star, or I want to help X amount of people get their kit for free. So the 3 free programs that can be customers or promoters in your team as well. Perfectly great goals. So helping people go Rising Star. Once you've helped 6 people, then you become regional director, and you literally just keep building from those figures. And the more people that you can help get their kit for free, the more people will stay on the challenge, the more people will have those health and fitness transformations that we really want to help people achieve in our line of business. You may have a goal. We've got, for those of you that don't know, we're about to open the Polish market. We believe it to be a very, very affluent market from a network marketing point of view. And if you set yourself a goal, your goal may be to find yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential promoters that become promoters in the Polish market. So we can run with those in the opening of the pre-launch in Poland and really get your business on the map. So there's a number of ideas there from goals. You don't have to do any of those with just my ideas. You may have your own personal goals that you want to do over the next 90 days. But what I would ask you to do is I'd ask you to share them. There's no point in having a goal and not sharing it with the team that are here to help you achieve those goals. So there's a couple of Facebook pages that I would like to make sure that you are all plugged into. The first one being Charlie's Angels Facebook page. For those of you that don't know, I'm Charlie, and my team, I named Charlie's Angels when I started the business in the UK pre-launch stage. So the Charlie's Angels Facebook page, we put important information on there, important events, important phone calls, team calls, little bits of information that we believe can help you build your business. So make sure that you're a member of Charlie's Angels Facebook page. If you're not a member, let me or Susanna know, and we will make sure that you're added to that page, okay? Also, make sure that you are on the Finish team WhatsApp chat. Susanna and Pavey set this up, so make sure that you're on the chat. So the regular information that Pavey and Susanna are picking up in Finish will go on to that feed, and you can pick up information from that feed, and that's on WhatsApp. We've also got the Charlie's Angels Facebook page, sorry, the Charlie's Angels chat. Sometimes you do get a duplicate of information, but at least you're getting the information. So there's a chat, just Charlie's Angels chat on Facebook. So if you're not picking up the thread on the chat, make sure that we can add you to that. And the two big ones in terms of our bigger team, the team above us, if you like, from Rachel Jackson, who's Diamond Ambassador, who is fantastic in the business, the #1 earning female. We're in her team. She set up a All Stars Facebook page for us as a team for promoters, and she shares lots of valuable information. And it's really important that when you get a new promoter come on board, you welcome them to that team, and then online people will also, you know, say welcome to the business, etc. And it just makes that new promoter, you know, feel good and feel welcomed into the team. There's also Visalis All Stars customer Facebook page. Now, this is a great page for helping your customers, because you are new to the business. You won't have all the answers for your customers. But when a customer starts the challenge, if you enter them onto this Facebook page, if they have a question, then they can put that question on the Visalis All Stars customer page, and there's probably about 10,000 people within that group now that can help answer questions for your customer. So you may not have the answers, but people that we're working with do have the answers. And believe it or not, we are an environment of typically wanting to help other people. So go on the Visalis All Stars customer page, make sure you're a member personally, but also make sure you're welcoming every single customer to the challenge. You simply only have to put, please welcome Charlie Robinson to the challenge. Really looking forward to seeing her results over the next 90 days, or really looking forward to celebrating her first £10 lost, or whatever the goal is. But just literally put something like that on there. And also on the back of that, there's lots of files as well. What sort of diets, meal planners, there's lots of information on the back of both, in fact, all the Facebook pages. You've got Charlie's Angels Facebook page, you've got the Vi All Stars Promoters Facebook page, and you've got the Visalis All Stars customer page. If you go on the back of that, which you can view on a computer, there's lots of files on there that will help you build your business, and it will help you also get the best and your customers the best out of the challenge. Now, if you haven't done this already, you need to make sure that you start this business correctly, okay? Now, we want to try and make sure that we give you all the tools necessary to build the best business that you can possibly build, and help you ultimately achieve your financial goals. How do we do that? Well, everybody starts the same. Everybody follows the same simple system because it's proven. This is $1 billion business. We've got lots of entrepreneurs in this business. We've got 800 plus people that are earning 6 figures plus in this business, and we've got 52 Vi millionaires. So all of that was built on a simple system, and our simple system needs to be followed. If you divert off our simple system, then you may get success, but you may not get it in the time that you want it. Or unfortunately, some people fail or give up before they've achieved their goals because it's not working for them. And that's probably because they've not followed the system, or maybe they've not been brave enough to follow the system. But it's very, very simple. It's as simple as, if you were about to open up a gym or open up a hair salon, you'd want to tell people what you were doing. You'd want your friend who's going to have her haircut next week to come to your salon, not to go anywhere else, come to your salon. You'd want your mate down the road to join your gym, not go and join the gym down the road. So you've got to tell people about this. And this is all about launching your business correctly. And the best way to do that is do the Getting Started training. Now, if you go to www.gst.vi.com, there's two versions. There's the short version and there's the extended version. I would urge you to watch both of those, and also download on that web link. There'll be a button, download packet. Download it, print it off your computer, and have it in front of you, and go through the GST as Nick goes through the extended GST to maximize your business. This is your business. You've literally just bought very similar to a franchise. So it's up to you now to make sure that you're getting started correctly. We're telling you, we're giving you the tools. You've now got to go out there and you've got to learn the tools. You've got to re-educate yourself. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. So go to gst.vi.com and learn the simple system, because this is what you're going to be teaching your team, your promoters, as they join the business, so that we can help them gain the success that we want everybody to have in this business. Okay, DGST extended version. Write a list of all the people that you know. I have a book, and it's a separate book to everything else, and I've got about 500 names in there, and I've got names on one side, and there's various different columns, and each time I contact somebody, I write a comment in the column: not interested, wrong time, going on holiday, sent overview link to, I'll put a comment on, and then I just keep going back through that book and recontacting the people that I've been in touch with. Always make sure that if you contact somebody and they say no, make sure you leave it open. Not a problem. Haven't got a problem with you saying no. Thanks for having a look, but maybe I can give you a call back in the next 3 to 6 months and just let you know how I'm getting on. So if you leave the door open, then your list is continually cycling round, because we always say that people are never a no. No simply means not yet, and it might mean not yet for the business. It might mean not yet for the challenge. It's more often than not, most people will get on the challenge. You will have probably 5% of your list that want to do this from a business point of view, but you'll have a lot more people that want to invest in their health, lose some weight, get fit, etc., etc. So write a list. Have a list of all your people, but then, especially in the early stages of your business, you want to get you off to the flying start. So if you were going to open your business, who would be your top 3, 5, 10 people that you'd want to open that business with? Who would you want to be working with to maximize the beginning of your business, the launch of your business? That would be a separate list for me, okay? And it's those people that myself, Susanna, and further upline would be looking at helping you speak to and approach to about the business, okay? Because you want to get this right. You want to make sure that you're saying the right thing. You want to make sure that they're getting the right information, so that we can help those people see the opportunity here, the massive opportunity here, and hopefully they will then look to join your business, which will then help expand your business sooner rather than later, okay? So you want a general list, okay? As many names as you possibly can. I challenge you to have at least 100 names on that list. Go through your phone book, go through your Facebook list, go through old diaries, and just write lists of people, friends, family. Do not prejudge whether somebody's going to be interested in this or not, because you don't know what health issues they've got, you don't know what financial issues they've got, so do not prejudge. Just go out there and write a list of people, and once you've got that list, we can then look at how we approach each person on your list. So that's the first list. And then the second list is who would be your most powerful people that you would like to go into business with. 3, 5, 10 people. Write their names down and speak to myself, Susanna, and Lara, our upline, in terms of approaching those and getting them involved in the business sooner rather than later. Okay. One other thing that the Feenish market don't seem to do very much of, and it's free, and I would say I get probably 70% of my business through, is use Facebook. If you use Facebook, post your own challenge, never refer to it as a shake. All we're doing is we're promoting a challenge. We're not trying to sell a product, we're promoting a challenge. So if you post something about your challenge, especially on the getting started, follow what's said, and post that initially, and then update people on a regular basis about what you're doing and how your goal's going. If you've had a bad day, share a bad day. You had a good day, really celebrate the good day, which is fantastic, and just talk about what you're doing. Promote what you're doing. Don't sell it, promote what you're doing. But use Facebook. Use Facebook. And again, I refer back to, if you're opening a gym or you're opening a hair salon, you tell people about this. You'd be posting constantly on Facebook and telling them, you know, I've joined the gym, I've got this offer on, I've got X offer on, just done this lady's hair for a wedding, etc. Oh wow, this lady's just had a transformation. She joined the gym 4 weeks ago, and already she's achieved X. Those are the sort of things, when I say promote the challenge, that we want to be doing on our Facebook pages. We're not selling. We're not trying to, you know, give lots of sales figures or prices or costs or anything like that. We're promoting it, and you will get people like it, you'll get people comment on it, and you'll get people that send you a personal message. And those are the people that you want to be contacting straight away and asking them if they've been challenged on the Project 10 challenge yet, which will lead into a conversation and give you the opportunity to share the information with them. Okay. So the next thing that you need to be doing is, once you've got your list, we now need to be contacting that list. Now, this isn't up for you to contact people because you just started a new business that you know very little about. You're pretty much probably going to be sat on your own in front of the computer with a phone, and the last thing we want you to do is feel that you've got to pick up a phone and talk to somebody without knowing what to say. Okay, so once you've got your list, you need to be making sure that you're booking a challenge hour with Susanna, Pavey, myself, Lara, basically your team, your support team, your structure, or possibly even your sponsor. Okay, so we will help you talk to those people. We will do 3-way conversations. All you will do is say, look, you've got to hear about this challenge. I've just started the challenge. You've got to hear about it. Are you free tomorrow between the hours of 1 and 2 if I call you with a friend of mine, Susanna, on the phone just to share with you her experience of the challenge? Yes or no? And all you've done is you've warmed that person up, and then between 1 and 2, you've arranged for you and Susanna to phone that person. Susanna will sort it out on a 3-way. It's not a problem, or I will, so that you can listen in on the phone call to what Susanna is saying to your potential prospect. Okay, so what we're doing is we're educating you, we're teaching you now the system, we're also teaching you what to say, and we're also teaching you how to overcome any questions that you may have. My biggest key with questions is always refer somebody back to a link. So if they say, well, what's in a shake, go to shake.vi.com. There's loads of different links that that we've got, that's actually in the welcome document in Charlie's Angels Facebook page group. If you go on there and download the welcome document, all this information is in there. So follow that step by step, and that will help you set your business up the best way to excel your business moving forward. Make sure you understand what a challenge group is. A challenge group is going to grow your business. A challenge group is going to give you a way of talking to people without selling to people. It's going to help you get people active. It's going to help you get people engaged in what you're trying to achieve. It's going to help improve your retention, so people staying on the challenge because you're going to be meeting with them on a weekly basis. It's going to help you be able to talk to those people on a weekly basis, answer any questions or any concerns that they've got. So you'll have somebody on a challenge a lot longer than somebody that's just joined the challenge, opened a box, got 2 packets of shake, not really knowing what to do with it, and they never contacted again. They'll cancel their auto ship straight away. You don't want that. You need to educate people. At the end of the day, we have an amazing product around an amazing challenge that helps charities. So if you're doing the right things and you're following the system and you're supporting your customers and your promoters, there's no way that you can fail in this business because everything is there for you. Okay, so make sure that you're thinking about setting up a challenge group. Put a date in the diary, put a venue, and then work with myself, Susanna, and your upline to get those challenge groups set up correctly. Remember, I've already said this, we're not selling a product, we're not selling a bag of shake, we are promoting a challenge. We are challenging people to invest in their health and fitness, and in doing so they can select their own goal, which we will then help them select their own kit, and if they're interested we can help them go public and help them get the kit for free. Again, all that is in point 1, the GST extended. So make sure you're watching GST extended version. And also you need to make sure that you're learning something brand new here. So you need to be making sure that you're at any event possible going in the area of that you live in Finland. The local success trainings are up and running at the moment. The local success training is going into how to do this business in more detail. It's about a 4 or 5 hour training session. You will get so many golden nuggets from attending that event and taking your team with you to that event. It will be very much worth your time investment, and if there's a small price on that, also your money investment. So get to your local success trainings, find out where it is, and make sure you attend it. Also, look for when there are business overview or business strategy meetings going on in your area. It could be called a strategy overview. Make sure you get to one of those. You understand what that's about. The business strategy is simply about the business. challenge groups is all about the challenge. Business strategy meetings is all about the business. So all you want to do is get people that are potentially interested in doing the business to those events. Okay, so think about the events, mark them in your diary, and plan and work towards those events. Okay, if you can't get to a strategy overview or a business overview, the slides are available on a link, so don't worry about that. The slides are available. If you don't know where they are, speak to myself or Suzanne, and we will make sure that you've got the slides to go through. Or I could arrange a webinar for your potential promoter, and we could go through the slides together. It's not a problem. So if we can't get somebody to the event, then we'll try and take the event to them. But the more events that you can attend, the more people that you can see, the more people you can sit in a room and see these people building a business and achieving great things, it will help your belief for this business, because we have an amazing opportunity here. And by going to the events, you will feel that. Okay, and also by going to the events, you're helping other people in the room feel that energy as well. So make sure you're booking for the events. The biggest event coming up, we've already spoke about, is the National Success Training. So make sure you've reserved your seat for that. We don't know where it's going to be in Europe, because there's a competition out there at the moment for the country that can get the most people registered. That's where the NST will be. But don't miss that. Do not miss that event. You'll have people over from America. It will be an amazing event, and it's the first one in Europe as well. So do not miss that. Lara's phoning me. Do not miss that that event. Okay. Lara's just triggered something off. She's on the phone to me now. Who's your upline? Your upline, and we don't refer to them as upline, we refer to it more as the people that we're in business with, because at the end of the day, we're in business with, we're in business together. We're in a partnership here. I'm going to help you build your business. You put your half of the time and the investment into it, and I will help you, the same as Susanna will, the same as your sponsor. So your upline is your sponsor, Susanna, Pavey, myself, Lara, who is a one-star ambassador. She basically went ambassador in 45 days in the UK pre-launch. She's a mom of 3. She has a business background. She did have a network marketing background, but she wasn't hugely successful in it. She's got hold of Vi, and she's one of the most successful females in the UK. And we've also got Shelley with us, who's actually Lara's best friend, who is also a one-star ambassador. So we've got a fantastic team. We've got even more people than that. We've got Trisha Kavanagh, who's really working the Polish market. She's over in Ireland. She travels around. She's a 5-star ambassador. She's a personal friend of mine. That's one of the reasons why I got involved in the business. So we have a fantastic team of people. We just need to know what your goals are, so we can work out how we can best help you achieve your goals in this business. The upline's responsibilities is not to manage you on a day-to-day basis. You've just joined a business. You are now independent. It's like buying a franchise. Okay, we're not going to, phone you every day or get you up in the morning and say, come on, you've got to do it. You've got to be motivated enough to do this yourself, and that comes from your why. Why are you doing this business? So that's another thing that you may want to sit down and do. What is your big why? It may be to send the kids off to private education. It might be to save a house if you're financially stuck, if you want to pay off your debts. It could be that you want more holidays. It could just be that you just want a better life, more time at home, leave your job, sack your boss. I don't know. What's your why? Write your why down, because it's your why that will get you up on a daily basis. How can we help you, the upline? We're not here to manage you, but we can do 3 ways. Once you've started talking to people, once we've shown you and helped you get to Rising Star and you understand how this works, we can help you with 3 ways. All we say to people in terms of a 3-way, we want to make sure that they've seen the overview, which is overview.vi.com. If they're only going to be a customer, we want to make sure they've seen part 1. If they're interested in being a promoter, part 1, part 2, and also the strategy overview as well. We can also help close out customers. So if you're with somebody and somebody's not too sure about the challenge, or not too sure about the challenge, you could turn around to them and say, look, Charlie, who I work with in partnership with, actually she did the challenge, and in her first 90 days she lost 20 pounds while she was still breastfeeding her daughter. She was able to do that because actually all we're taking is nutrition. So we're helping our body system work better with the extra fuel and the quality fuel that's coming on. And then with slight lifestyle changes, diet changes, she was able to achieve 20 pounds weight loss fairly easily, to be honest, and also energy levels went through the roof. So let me just see if Charlie's available on Skype and give me a call, or let me see if Susanna's available, or let me see Pavy's available. Pavy's got some fantastic stories regarding arthritis, cancer, extra energy, nutrition. She's lost 10 pounds. She's got some great stories, and Lara's also got some fantastic stories as well. Lara's lost 10 pounds and she's on a fitness challenge at the moment. She's doing white collar boxing, and there's loads of different things. Shelley Withers, who I mentioned earlier, she's a sports coach. She's building muscle at the moment. She's on a fitness challenge. She's lost weight. There's loads and loads of stories. My stepdad was diabetic. He's now no longer diabetic. My partner was on 9 different medication. He's now no longer on any medication after being on the challenge. My sister's immune system was rock bottom. Every time a child came back from school with a cough or a cold, she'd pick it up. She'd get it worse than them and she'd be in bed. So it improves your immune system. There's so many stories that I could share with you. I've got a lady that actually lost 80 pounds baking cakes. So rather than making a shake out of her shake, she used to bake cakes with it and she lost 80 pounds. There's so many stories that we can share with you, so we can help you with your customers. We can help close out, and we can do things like this, team calls. Ultimately, I'd like to be able to do a weekly team call for the Finnish team. We need to find out the right technology method to enable us to do that, but we can do team calls as well. Okay, so just to recap, fantastic last 4 months. We've had some great wins. What's your goal for the next 90 days? What's your challenge goal, and what's your business goal? Okay. Make sure you've done your getting started, and make sure you've gone through the step-by-step lists. Write a list, start posting on Facebook, book your challenge hour, set up challenge groups. Remember, we're not selling, we're promoting a challenge, and make sure you're booked on the next events. Okay. Make sure you've got your goals. Make sure that you're on all the Facebook pages and all the method of communication so you don't miss out on anything. With regards to your goals, if you could go to Charlie's Angels Facebook page and post your goal for the next 90 days, that will help me help and support you. It also shares it with the team as well, and it will help build a little bit of energy and a little bit of a buzz, and we can all then help each other. With your goals over the next 90 days, what we're trying to do is, if we can try and aim to do 50% or at least 40% of your goal this month, then hopefully achieving the next 60 or 50% over the following 2 months will make sure that you achieve your goal. But what I also like to do is try and exceed your goal too. So if we can work on that sort of comparison, so we're looking at achieving at least 40% of your goal this month, which is why we're starting, which is why we're opening the month really early. If you can go out there and go and get 3 customers before the 5th of June at least, you're setting yourself up before majority of promoters have gone active, because most promoters go active on the 5th of the month when their auto ship goes out. So challenge yourself to go and get 3 customers at least before the 5th of March. If you can build promoters in as well, that's just amazing. That'd be brilliant. So March, I'm going back to March again, great month. This is when we launched the pre-launch of the UK market. March was actually my best month. So it's a fantastic month because people are over Christmas, they've got some money in their pocket, they can start thinking about the New Year's resolutions that maybe they didn't set, or maybe they did set New Year's resolutions and they've now failed those going to the gym. They've stopped going to the gym and they need something that they see as easier, or maybe they just want to do it with a group of people rather than individuals. So the challenge groups will work for them. And you've also got summer literally just around the corner. I know the birds have just started singing here, so summer's just around the corner, so people want to look their best for the summer months as well. So March is a perfect time to start this business. So really go for it. Make sure you know what your tools are. Overview.vi.com, strategy.vi.com, gst.vi.com, shake.vi.com, group.vi.com for the challenge groups. There's loads of different links. They're all on the welcome document in Charlie's Angels Facebook page. They're also on visalushub.com. VisalusHub.com. You go on there and all the information's on there as well. I had to think about that as well. So VisalusHub, HUB.com, all the information, all the links that you need is on there. You've also got your ViNet Pro, so you can go to mobile.vi.com, download your ViNet Pro to your phone. Also make sure that your customers and yourself have the Challenge app on your phone so that you can track your success from a business point of view and also from a challenge point of view. And you can also help your customers track their success too. Okay, just to wrap it up then, keep it simple, have fun, duplicate, what we've just talked about here. Use your team. You are not in this business alone. You're independent. It's your business, but you're not here alone. Use us. We've got vast experience and we've got loads of stories, which is what this business is about, to share with your potential customers and potential promoters. We are here for you, but we need to know that you're ready to run. We need to know what your goals are. We need to know what you want to achieve, because anything is achievable in this business. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. I really hope that you enjoyed this this hangout, and hopefully we can do something on a more regular basis to improve the communications between the leaders over here in the UK and the team that we're looking to explode Finland and also the other surrounding European markets as well. Don't forget Poland. If you've got any contacts in Poland, let us know, highlight those to us and we can help you work with those. Welcome to the business officially if I've not spoken to you already. Really looking forward to helping you achieve your challenge goals and investing in your health and fitness and your business goals. Have an amazing rest of the day, whatever time it is. Have an amazing rest of the day, and thank you so much for your time.